Hey, it's Jeff. I just wanted to put a video together on the top most frequently asked questions that people send me in messages. So I guess maybe other people might have these questions. And so I made a list of these questions. I guess the first one is why did you move off grid? Um, well, if you were to ask me 10 years ago if I would be living a simple life in the mountains, I would have probably said, "Are you crazy?" But in life circumstances where I went through a divorce and my ex literally took everything, including my kids, and I financially broke me to knowing that if I was going to live the rest of my life, I wanted to find peace, and that was my calling. Peace was my calling, I should say, of to move off grid or into the mountains and create a simple life of just being with nature and being surrounded by the mountains and hiking and snowboarding and the hot springs. And so I guess to answer the question short is my divorce made that happen. And with that, here I am, and I'm truly grateful to have this amazing community of friends and fellowship. And yeah, so the second question is, what's the hardest thing about living off grid? I guess it's probably doing tasks that normal people take for granted, such as I have to haul water. In the back of my pickup truck, I have a 250-gallon water tank that comes from a water station here, and hauling water and not having a washer and dryer, and not having an oven, which I had shared my pizza oven. So it's not really hard. It's just doing things different where other people take it for granted. And so another question is, what does off-grid actually mean? I guess living off-grid is, I do have electricity, but I do run 90% solar, as we get just as much sun here as they do in San Diego. The mountains of San Juan and southern Colorado is blue skies nearly every day, unless it's going to snow. And in the summertime, we have a monsoon season where it actually rains about 30 minutes every day. So I guess living off grid is staking some land in the mountains. And I don't have a home, as I have an off-grid RV called No Boundaries that is solar powered. Next question is, how long have I had my dogs? Thor, I went to the Humane Society, or Blue, I should say. I went to the Humane Society here in Pagosa 7 years ago, prior to actually living here, and I had walked in and said, give me the dog that had been here the longest. And they looked at me kind of strange, like, don't you want to know the dog first? I said, no, I just show me the dog that's been here the longest. And my heart was called to, be the guardian to her. And so I met Blue. She had blue eyes, as you can see. She had been returned like 3 or 4 times, where she had separation anxiety, and so she actually ate all the casement windows, or scratched the casement windows, as she was left alone in houses. And their question to me was, do you know she has separation anxiety? And I said, well, I have anxiety and PTSD myself, so I guess we'd be a perfect fit. And so that's where me and Blue became companions. She is amazing, as you've seen in the pictures. Thor, I've got I got Thor out of Ohio. I actually drove all the way to Ohio because there's not a lot of English cream retrievers. The white golden retrievers is the English cream. And so I drove to Ohio to get Thor. He was 1 year old at the time. And Thor and Blue have become best friends and companions of the now with Thor being in his wheelchair, Blue checks in on him as if we're hiking. He gets stuck sometimes on small brushes and stuff, and Blue will check to make sure that if he is stuck, she tracks back to make sure that he is okay. So, which signals to me that I need to come get him unstuck. And so, I guess the next question is, how did you find Pagosa Springs? Pagosa Springs, I think, actually found me. I was in a rainstorm about 7 years ago and driving through and had no intentions in understanding what Pagosa Springs was. And the rainstorm at the main stoplight in town, a friend of mine that was with me said, "Hey, this town has hot springs. We should just spend the night here." And we stayed at the resort, Hot Springs Resort here, where I've taken videos in the hot springs. And I had shared that I was under the waterfall that I had mentioned in the video that helped me come up with the idea of this meme. My father, who had actually passed away when I was 13, came to me in that waterfall 7 years ago and gave me a hug, which I've never had a spiritual experience like that before. And in the morning I had woke up to realize that we're surrounded by mountains, hot springs, and there's a ski resort called Wolf Creek, 28 miles from town, and I love to snowboard. And so I should say I didn't find Pagosa, but Pagosa found me. So I hope that answers all the questions that people had sent me in direct messages. And I look forward to the growth of this community as we have our art contest ended yesterday and we're picking winners today. So I just want to say I love you all, and I look forward to more community things. And yes, so peace out, and I love you. Bye.